Imagine your arteries as quiet, life-giving rivers that flow through your body every second of every day. They carry oxygen, nutrients, and energy to every cell, keeping your heart strong and your mind clear. But over time, these gentle rivers can start to narrow. Tiny bits of fat, cholesterol, and calcium build up along the walls, forming what doctors call plaque. At first, you don't notice it. There's no pain, no warning. But slowly, the blood has to push harder to flow through. The heart works overtime. And one day, something small, like climbing stairs or feeling short of breath, reminds you that your body is asking for help. The good news? Nature provides powerful tools to help us heal. Not with pills or complicated treatments, but through the food we eat every single day. Today, we'll explore 10 foods that can naturally clean your arteries, improve circulation, and protect your heart. Each one has been studied by scientists and embraced by cultures for centuries. Let's start with one of the most loved fruits in the world, soft, creamy, and full of goodness. 1. The power of avocados. There's something comforting about cutting open a ripe avocado. The soft green flesh, the smooth texture. It almost feels like nature designed it just for your heart. Avocados are rich in monounsaturated fats, the healthy kind that helps lower bad cholesterol, LDL, while raising the good one, HDL. In simple terms, they help balance the fats in your blood, reducing the sticky buildup that can clog arteries. In one study from Pennsylvania State University, people who ate one avocado a day showed significantly lower LDL levels than those who didn't. Try adding a few slices to your morning toast or mix it into a fresh salad with olive oil and lemon. It's simple, creamy, and surprisingly powerful. Just one avocado a day. That's all it takes to start protecting your arteries, one meal at a time. 2. The sweet shield of berries. Next comes something colorful, joyful, and just as healing. Berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. They're tiny, but they carry incredible power. The secret lies in their color. That deep red and purple comes from anthocyanins, natural antioxidants that fight inflammation and keep your blood vessels strong. Think of them as little shields protecting your arteries from damage. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who ate berries regularly had better blood flow and more flexible arteries. So, next time you enjoy a bowl of berries, don't just think of it as dessert. Think of it as medicine from nature, sweet, simple, and full of life. Even a small handful each morning can make a difference. Add them to your oatmeal, yogurt, or a smoothie. Your heart will feel the love. 3. The ocean's gift, fatty fish. Picture the ocean on a calm morning, gentle waves, cool air, peaceful silence. Inside those waters swim some of nature's most powerful healers: salmon, mackerel, sardines, and herring. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation and prevent plaque from sticking to your artery walls. Think of omega-3s as tiny cleaners that sweep away the buildup, keeping your arteries smooth and open. The American Heart Association recommends eating fatty fish at least twice a week. You don't need much, just a small serving grilled or baked with lemon and herbs. For those who don't enjoy fish, omega-3 supplements made from algae can be a gentle alternative. Either way, you're feeding your heart with something pure, natural, and deeply restorative. Before we move on, take a deep breath. Think of your heart beating quietly inside your chest and how every choice you make today can bring it peace. You don't have to change everything overnight. Just one small step, one new food, one better habit can open the door to a healthier, calmer life. In the next part, we'll explore more powerful foods that clean, heal, and protect your arteries, including one that's probably already sitting in your kitchen. Sometimes the most powerful medicine doesn't come from a pharmacy, it comes from your kitchen. For centuries, people all around the world have used simple, natural ingredients to heal their hearts, long before science could explain why they worked. And one of the oldest and most trusted of them all is garlic.
4. Garlic, the ancient healer. You can smell it before you even see it. That warm, earthy scent that fills the air when garlic hits a hot pan. It's a smell that feels like home. Garlic has been used for over 5,000 years, from ancient Egypt to Greece and China. Healers used it to strengthen the heart, boost energy, and protect the body. Today, science agrees. Garlic contains allicin, a compound that lowers blood pressure, reduces cholesterol, and slows plaque buildup in the arteries. Imagine it like this. Every clove of garlic gently scrubs the walls of your blood vessels, keeping them smooth and clear. One study found that people who ate garlic regularly had nearly 20% less plaque in their arteries compared to those who didn't. You don't need a lot, just 1 or 2 cloves a day, raw or cooked. Add it to soups, sauces, or roasted vegetables. It's simple, delicious, and healing. And every time you enjoy that aroma, remember, you're feeding your heart something ancient and good. 5. Nuts, tiny treasures of heart health. Sometimes the best things really do come in small packages. Nuts, walnuts, almonds, pistachios, are full of nutrients your heart loves, healthy fats, fiber, and vitamin E. These nutrients help lower bad cholesterol and reduce inflammation, 2 of the main causes of artery blockage. Think of nuts as nature's heart-shaped snacks. In a Harvard study that followed more than 200,000 people for 30 years, those who ate a handful of nuts several times a week had a 25% lower risk of heart disease. But the key word is handful. Just a small serving, about 1 ounce, or 20 almonds, is enough. Sprinkle them on your oatmeal, add them to a salad, or keep a small jar on the kitchen counter. Each handful is a quiet reminder that health doesn't always require big changes. Sometimes it's just a small daily habit.
6. Olive oil, liquid gold for the heart. There's a reason people call olive oil liquid gold. It's not just beautiful to look at, it's healing, soothing, and deeply protective. Olive oil is at the heart of the Mediterranean diet, one of the most heart-healthy diets in the world. It's full of polyphenols, plant compounds that reduce inflammation and help your arteries stay soft and flexible. Think of olive oil as a gentle coat inside your arteries, protecting them from damage. When used instead of butter or margarine, It can lower bad cholesterol and improve blood flow. Choose extra virgin olive oil, the purest form, cold-pressed, rich in antioxidants. Drizzle it on salads, roasted vegetables, or even a piece of whole grain. Every drop carries warmth, tradition, and the promise of longevity. As the old saying goes in southern Italy, where olive oil flows, the heart is calm. Take a moment to think about how these foods, garlic, nuts, and olive oil, connect us to ancient wisdom. They remind us that good health doesn't have to be complicated. It's found in the meals we cook with love, in the small choices we make each day. Your heart doesn't ask for perfection, it asks for care. And each of these foods offers exactly that: care, comfort, and quiet protection. In the next part, we'll continue our journey with more healing foods, including a humble green vegetable that's one of nature's best protectors against clogged arteries. When we talk about healing the heart, we often think of pills, doctors, or complex diets. But nature has its own way of reminding us that healing can also be colorful. Every shade of green, red, and yellow in our meals carries quiet medicine, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that work silently to protect us. Two of these colorful heroes, broccoli and tomatoes, may already sit in your kitchen waiting to do their gentle work. 7. Broccoli, the green guardian. Broccoli may not be everyone's favorite vegetable, but it's one of the most powerful foods for your arteries. Think of broccoli as a little green guardian, strong, protective, and full of life. It's rich in vitamin K, fiber, and antioxidants that keep your arteries flexible and prevent calcium from building up inside them. One study from the University of Reading in England found that people who ate cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cabbage, and cauliflower had significantly less thickening of their artery walls. And it doesn't take much. Just one serving a few times a week can make a difference. Try steaming it lightly or roasting it with a drizzle of olive oil and a pinch of garlic. When broccoli turns bright green and slightly crisp, that's when its nutrients shine the most. With every bite, you're not just eating a vegetable, you're feeding your heart strength and protection.
8. Tomatoes, the red defender. Now let's move from green to red, the color of energy, warmth, and the heart itself. Tomatoes are more than just a salad ingredient or pasta topping. They're one of nature's richest sources of lycopene, a bright red antioxidant that protects your arteries from damage. Here's how it works. When bad cholesterol, LDL, oxidizes, it sticks to your artery walls, forming plaque. Lycopene helps prevent that oxidation, keeping the blood flowing smoothly. In one long-term study in Finland, people with the highest levels of lycopene in their blood had a 55% lower risk of stroke compared to those with low levels. And here's something interesting. Cooking tomatoes actually increases the amount of lycopene your body can absorb. So don't hesitate to enjoy tomato soup, marinara sauce, or slow-roasted tomatoes. Add a little olive oil, and you've got a perfect heart-healing combination. Every spoonful of tomato soup or slice of ripe tomato on your plate is like a small act of love for your heart, gentle, comforting, and full of color. It's easy to think of healthy eating as a list of rules. Don't eat this, avoid that. But maybe it's better to see it as a story about colors, flavors, and choices that bring your heart peace. Broccoli's deep green reminds us of growth and renewal. Tomatoes' bright red reminds us of warmth and passion. Together, they paint a picture of balance, strength and softness, energy and calm. So next time you cook, pause for a moment. Notice the colors on your plate, the smells rising from the pan, the small acts of care that go into each meal. That's how healing begins, not in big changes, but in small, mindful moments. In the next part, we'll discover two more foods that bring light and freshness: bright citrus fruits and the golden spice turmeric, both with incredible powers to keep your arteries young and clean. When the day feels heavy or the heart feels tired, sometimes what we need most is a little light, a little brightness to remind us that life still has color, taste, and joy. And nature gives us that light in the form of fruits and spices that shine, golden, fragrant, full of energy. The next two foods bring warmth and renewal to your arteries. One comes from the garden, bursting with citrus scent, the other from the earth, glowing like the morning sun.
9. Citrus fruits, the bright protectors. There's something deeply refreshing about peeling an orange. The moment the skin breaks, the air fills with that sweet, tangy fragrance, a scent that instantly lifts the spirit. Oranges, grapefruits, lemons, and limes, they're not just delicious. They're full of vitamin C and flavonoids, two powerful compounds that protect your arteries. Vitamin C strengthens the walls of your blood vessels, while flavonoids reduce inflammation and improve circulation. Together, they act like gentle cleansers, washing away the early buildup of plaque and keeping your arteries elastic and young. In one study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, people who consumed citrus regularly had better blood flow and lower markers of inflammation. You don't need to eat much. A fresh orange in the morning or a few slices of grapefruit after lunch can bring real benefits. Even adding lemon juice to water or tea can help your arteries stay strong. And beyond the science, there's something emotional about citrus, something that reminds us of sunshine, renewal, and calm. Each bite is like a soft reminder that life, like your heart, can always start fresh again. 10. Turmeric, the golden healer. Now we move from the bright scent of citrus to the earthy warmth of turmeric, the golden spice that has healed hearts and bodies for thousands of years. In India, turmeric is more than an ingredient. It's a symbol of life, protection, and longevity. The compound that gives it its golden color is called curcumin, one of the most studied natural anti-inflammatories in the world. Chronic inflammation is one of the main causes of plaque buildup in the arteries. Curcumin helps calm that inflammation, keeping your arteries smooth and clear. It also improves blood vessel function and may help your body balance cholesterol naturally. You can add turmeric to soups, teas, or warm milk. Mix it with a little black pepper to help your body absorb it better. A small secret from traditional medicine that science now supports. The warmth of turmeric isn't just physical, it's emotional too. It feels like comfort, like sitting near a soft light on a winter evening, knowing your heart is being cared for from the inside out.
As one old saying from Ayurveda goes, when turmeric lives in your kitchen, illness stays at your door. Now we've come full circle, from avocados and berries to turmeric and citrus fruits. 10 simple foods, 10 gifts from nature, each one playing its part in protecting your most precious organ, your heart. As you listen, perhaps you remember flavors from your own life. The smell of garlic in your mother's kitchen, the warmth of soup shared on a cold day, the first sweet orange of the season. These memories are part of healing too, because eating well isn't just about nutrients, it's about love, connection, and taking time to care for yourself.
In the final part, we'll bring everything together and talk about how to turn these foods into daily habits that help your arteries stay clean, your heart strong, and your spirit peaceful. When we reach a certain age, our heart has already carried us through millions of moments, laughter, loss, love, and countless quiet days in between. It has worked faithfully, beat after beat, without asking for much in return. But sometimes it whispers, a little tiredness, a skipped beat, a deep breath that takes longer than before. Those whispers are not signs of weakness, they're reminders, gentle reminders that it's time to give back, to care for the heart that's carried us so far. Over the last few minutes, we've walked through 10 of nature's simplest yet most powerful gifts. Avocados, soft, creamy protectors that balance good and bad cholesterol. Berries, bright and sweet, fighting inflammation with every bite. Fatty fish, gifts from the ocean, rich in omega-3s that keep arteries clear. Garlic, the ancient healer that lowers blood pressure and cholesterol. Nuts, small treasures filled with fiber and healthy fats. Olive oil, liquid gold that soothes and protects. Broccoli, the green guardian that strengthens artery walls. Tomatoes, the red defender that prevents oxidation and plaque. Citrus fruits, fresh and bright, washing your arteries clean. Turmeric, the golden spice of calm and protection. Each of these foods tells a story. Together, they form a gentle plan, not a strict diet, but a way of life. A way to bring balance, energy, and peace back to the heart. Healing the arteries isn't about making drastic changes overnight. It's about adding small, kind habits that slowly rebuild your health. Replace butter with olive oil. Add a handful of berries to your breakfast. Enjoy fish twice a week. Sip warm turmeric tea before bed. These are not restrictions, they're acts of care. And over time, they create a ripple effect inside your body. Blood flows more easily. Energy returns. The heart feels lighter. Science confirms it. Even small improvements in diet can significantly reduce the risk of heart disease and stroke, no matter your age. The body has an incredible ability to heal. We just have to give it what it needs. Take a moment now. Place your hand over your heart. Feel that steady rhythm. That's your life, your story, your strength. Your heart doesn't ask for perfection. It asks for presence, for kindness in the choices you make, for calm in the way you live. Eat with love. Move with joy. Rest when you need to. And forgive yourself often. Because heart health isn't just physical, it's emotional too. A peaceful heart beats longer. A grateful heart beats stronger. As we close this journey together, remember, your arteries are not just tubes of blood. They are rivers of life flowing through you every second. Keep them clear, keep them nourished, and they will carry you gently through the years ahead. So the next time you sit down to eat, take a breath. Look at the colors on your plate. Know that you are feeding not just your body, but your heart, your hope, and your tomorrow. Thank you for spending this time with us. Take care of your heart. It's been taking care of you all your life. Stay kind. Stay gentle. Stay healthy. You're watching Healthy Living Today, helping you live longer, healthier, and happier.